How about moving on to spider?
Oh my God.
The actual meat inside is like chicken.
Oh, God.
We almost, oh, don't throw up.
Tonight on 1000 Places to See Before You Die. Alvin and Melanie's world travels continue in lively Cambodia.
The one thing I've already heard about Cambodia is that it's the land of smiling faces.
In Siem Reap, they are humbled by the magnificence of the sprawling ancient temple of Angkor Wat.
Look at this, Melanie.
In Cambodia's interior, they meet up with the community living in a floating village.
I've never been able to even imagine something like this.
In the capital of Phnom Penh, the Yulis are inspired by the Cambodian spirit that has risen from the ashes of a reign of terror.
This is actually the first time I've ever seen Alvin cry.
All this and more tonight on 1000 Places to See Before You Die. You see only 936 full moons in your lifetime. You live through only 312 seasons. And you get only 88 weeks of paid vacation. What if you had the chance to see the world? Meet Alvin and Melanie Yuli, newlyweds with a spirit of adventure, who leave their lives in Colorado behind to go on the journey of a lifetime. Inspired by the book, 1000 Places to See Before You Die, they lead us on a 5-month, all-expenses-paid odyssey around the world.
Some people have said to us, how can you put your life on hold? And our response is, how could you not?
1000 Places to See Before You Die. Good news, the Cambodia plagued by corruption and isolated by war is a thing of the past. Today's Cambodia tantalizes visitors with a culture steeped in tradition as well as a pristine environment. This is a country rich in distinctive sites warranting days of exploration.
I know a little bit about the history of Cambodia. I know about the Khmer Rouge. I think this is going to be a place that's sort of having a turnaround, but I don't know how it's impacted the people really, and I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Angkor, spread over an area of nearly 60 miles in northwestern Cambodia, is a virtual gateway into the nation's history, with an astonishing 1,000 temples set among forest and farmland. These grand religious buildings are the only surviving remains of the Khmer Empire, which ruled from the 9th to 15th centuries. One in particular, Angkor Wat, is the heart and soul of Cambodia. Built in the early 12th century, this holy Buddhist temple is to this day the largest religious monument in the world. Angkor Wat continues to serve as a major house of worship and is even featured on the Cambodian flag. Angkor Wat was built for King Surya Varman II as his state temple and capital city. Dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu, the temple is embellished with intricate statues, carvings, and bas-relief depicting scenes from Hindu mythology.
And what were these two structures?
That's the library.
Library?
Yeah, library on both sides.
This is exciting. I have read about this place and looked at pictures for years.
Well, there are more excitement to come. This is only just the main gate. This was built in the early 12th century, early of the 12th century.
12th century.
It's huge.
Yeah, by
and
two different kings.
It's all stone.
The one thing I was really surprised at was how sort of mythical it looked. It almost looked like it wasn't real.
This 4-mile-long temple has 5 central towers representing the sacred Mount Meru, the center of the universe in Hindu mythology. The outer walls represent the mountains and the edge of the world, with the 570-foot wide moat symbolizing the oceans beyond. Angkor Wat its design is a superb example of classic Khmer architecture, noted for the harmony of its design. In the days of the Khmer Empire, religious structures were made of stone. That Angkor Wat is still standing is a testament to the ingenuity of its builders.
Look at this, Melanie.
It's incredible.
This is the highest level, the third level of the temple. And it's the worship temple, but it's only for the king and his family. Of course, the king did not climb up by himself, so he has people to carry him up. You know, the reason why the staircase is so steep, it's also when they build the old time, when you climb up the staircase, you have to do like this.
Okay.
Like you do like that, as the way of respecting the god.
All right.
So, but in the modern day, you can do whatever you want.
I'm going to kick my sandals off.
Yeah, do the gods mind if we take our shoes off?
No, not at all.
Okay. This is a much better way of doing it.
I kind of like this way.
Yeah.
Wow, it's pretty steep. Not everybody was allowed up here. This was just for royalty, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's just such an incredible compound, the whole thing. I mean, it's hard to believe how they started building it. Did they write it down on paper? Did they make a miniature of it?
I mean, I'm not surprised our ancestor back then could do this structure, could do this plan, because if you look at the Khmer Empire, we were the glorious one. It was the glorious time of the Khmer